Now let's get into this first story with a big shout out to Elon Musk. We have this clip Tom Elliott posted. It's NBC's Mehdi Hassan saying, if the neo-Nazi faction of the GOP expands in November, we may look back on this as a pivotal moment when a petulant and not so bright billionaire casually bought one of the most influential messaging machines and just handed it to the far right. The first thing I have to do is point out anybody who calls a billionaire not so bright.
Insane.
I know, just not so bright. Come on.
Well, the question is, why aren't you a billionaire? It's easy.
Yeah.
Idiots can do it.
The
Go
guy-
ahead, try, please.
The guy is
I would love to
sending
see it.
rockets into space and then landing them on like islands that are a little larger than the rocket.
He's also self-made. For the most part, he sold PayPal to make his first big chunk of money. He risked everything to make Tesla great.
But he had white skin while doing it.
Yeah, he's
His family's rich.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. Look.
Not
But
like
hold
that.
on, I know a lot of kids
Billionaire
whose
stuff.
families were rich, and instead they went to art school and didn't get a job.
Yeah, most of them
So
have fentanyl addictions.
Is that right?
If you can be an idiot and become a billionaire just because your parents were rich, it's so easy. Why aren't these people able to do it?
When they call Trump an idiot, I'm like, I mean, brash maybe, but the dude turned $1 million into $1 billion. I mean, you gotta be smart to do
Also-
it. The idea that you could just have $1 million and become a billionaire like that, or it's not the case.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, we're talking about Elon Musk, and you mentioned with the rockets, he's like the first guy to land a rocket upright, back on a platform. And it's like this tremendous feat. He lowered the cost of rocketry like 10-fold or 100-fold. And he's making space travel infinitely cheaper. He's got Starlink, low latency satellites, and they're like, what an idiot.
His political views are wrong. He's an idiot. Also, if having rich parents sets you up for success, and it's just a guarantee you walk into it, explain Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But let's be real. I mean, define
He's
success.
making money too. I mean,
He's
Hunter
got-
Biden's making
sure
some
is.
I
money
mean,
too.
I spent $650,000 on a painting of his, so I don't know.
Oh my, yeah.
Well, look,
good
I
for
mean,
you.
craftsmanship is craftsmanship, and you have to reward good work.
Well, let's talk about what Elon says. So Elon Musk responds with NBC basically saying Republicans are Nazis.
Oh.
He then says, same organization that covered up Hunter Biden laptop story had Harvey Weinstein's story early and killed it and
did?
built Matt Lauer his rape office. Lovely people.
That's a low blow, Elon, on the
love
rape
it.
office.
When I saw that, I was like, I am retweeting this.
It's amazing.
Yo, Elon is unleashed. You know what? This is what I've been wanting to see, right? I've always asked myself this when I was younger. I'm like, there's so much going on in the world that people complain about. Where are these billionaires to just do anything? I mean, seriously, anything. Like, what did Oprah do? People got mad at Oprah because she had this big event on Michigan Avenue in Chicago where there's like a helicopter shot of all these people in an audience watching a musical performance. But then all of a sudden, all the people start doing a choreographed dance and you realize they're all paid actors. And people got mad because they were like, if you were going to do a show, but this is all one big setup. I remember seeing that and thinking like, that's what they do with their money?
Yeah.
They just get a bunch of dancers to dance in the street? Where are the billboards saying like, screw this guy and F this, or like, I'm mad about that? Like very rarely. So now you get Elon Musk, Matt Lauer's rape office. Yo, but check this out. Pope of Muscanity says, it says it all that we heard more about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock than we heard about Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. It is also interesting that the account tracking the Maxwell trial got banned when it gained traction. Lovely people indeed. And then Elon Musk says, where is their client list? Shouldn't at least one of them go down? And then, hey, why are they already writing my suicide story? Dude, that last one strikes a little bit too real because there's no way they're going to, like the powerful elites, massive corporations, politicians, what are they going to do? Sit back and let a rogue billionaire just go off?
I think you answered your question why we don't see more billionaires calling people out, because
right.
you basically paint a bullseye on your forehead if you do that. The world is a dark, dangerous place. And if you cross the wrong people, man, that's it.
I was going to say, that. I mean, if you were a billionaire who was just okay with it all ending, this would be the coolest possible way to go out.
True.
After Grimes left him, he was just like, I don't care anymore. He starts just going off. Oh, it's
Elon, it gets better, all right?
Hang in there, buddy.
Hang in there,
Did
man.
you guys ever
You
see
got this.
Bulworth?
No.
Bulworth? It's that movie where the politician hires an assassin.
Warren
Warren
Beatty,
Beatty, right? Yeah.
Is that what it is? He hires a guy to kill himself.
Oh, my.
So then he's just like drinking and doesn't care anymore, starts telling the truth, and everyone loves it. And then he doesn't want to die, and he's like freaking out. That movie was pretty good. I liked it.
I'm starting to think that this is the reason that Elon Musk bought Twitter, so that he could just ish post all day long. This is
But
amazing. He's going crazy.
Couldn't he do that before?
Kind
Yeah.
of.
It's weird that they make him out. They say he's like a Republican. Like he doesn't seem overly political, to be honest.
He's outright called himself a socialist.
yeah, like he doesn't come off. His posts are a lot of like jokes, but he doesn't seem super political.
Yeah, before
No.
the show, I was thinking, dude creates rocket ships to space and Mars. People on Earth complaining about what his politics are. Like it's so insane that that's the focus when you could focus on the stuff he's building.
Look at that Nina Jankowicz lady, the disinformation board. She pushes overt disinformation and has. So she's supposedly she's working for the Democrats. When you look at Elon Musk, I think it's never been clearer that left and right don't mean anything about politics. It means everything about whether you are on your knees for the establishment or challenging the establishment.
Yeah. Also, Ian, you made an interesting point. I would even take it a step further because it's not even like he has this political agenda he's trying to force onto people. Like he's in a lot of ways, he's virtually apolitical. He's saying, let's just make neutral spaces. That's not really a partisan stance.
And he's not greedy either. He gave his Tesla patents away. The free,
Yes.
all your patents are belong to us move that he did.
I got to push back on Seamus. Seamus, he is handing over one of the most influential messaging platforms to neo-Nazis.
Well, here's what I think Elon's going to do if they don't let him buy Twitter, if something falls through. He's going to build a rocket ship that projects. It's going to be like a space platform that projects whatever he writes into the sky, like LEDs.
Have you seen the drones? The fireworks drone? They're replacing fireworks with drone.
Cool.
Kind of like
that you can write stuff on? Elon's going to do
they're
that over
getting-
every city.
Dude,
they're getting really crazy.
three-dimensional, they look like holograms in the sky.
So
That says
cool.
your drone light show way cooler than fireworks from Forbes.
They're way cooler than fireworks, and also you don't like blow your hand off.
This is
Yeah.
like 2 years
But that's
old.
the cool
too.
part of
They
fireworks.
had one at I know. Well, they had the one at Bitcoin Miami. They did.
Whoa.
But in China, they're like.
Oh yeah, because they can move really far, really fast, and draw lines in the sky and stuff.
Has anyone thought about the horror of just like someone like Elon getting 1,000 drones and then being able to command them with gloves and like walking through New York and just like flinging drones
Protoss,
at-
man. That's how the Protoss move their battle cruisers around or there.
He could
But
just
so,
like
like,
hang them
that's
over
StarCraft.
someone's head like a rain cloud.
No, he's like he's
have it
he's
drop
wearing a
water
trench
on
coat and he's standing on several drones as he's floating through the city.
You know,
and then when anyone challenges him, he just points and a drone flies and slams into him.
now we're talking Bezos level. Like
Yeah.
Bezos has the
They're
proprietary
giving
tech.
Bezos ideas
Yeah, don't
actually
do
right
that.
now.
Yeah. Elon at least is freeing the software code of his stuff.
Dude,
so,
if I was Bezos, I would legit be doing that. I would make one of those hobgoblin gliders from Spider-Man, and then I would just have drones, and I'd be like, "Rah!"
is he going to set up his base in the Amazon? Would
Is
you?
it-
If you were Jeff Bezos,
Why, is that
would you
the
set up
Legion
like a
of-
secret base in the Amazon?
Legion of Doom?
Well, I know he called his company Amazon,
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
wondering if there's something more insidious.
Wasn't the
going on.
Legion of
I
Doom
love
in
you,
the
Jeff.
swamp or
I'm just joking.
What is it that I can't remember exactly how he put it? What is it that Jeremy Boring said? He's like he's the most interesting guy in a boring way. Like he's the
No.
most boring, interesting guy about Bezos.
Yeah, what did he say?
He's like
Was-
he makes a rocket ship and it's not cool.
Not exciting at all.
Big phallus.
it's not like cool like Elon's supposed to.
That is funny though, Jeff. He said, "What did he?" Yeah, he put it really funny.
Most boring,
Said it really
interesting
funny.
person.
Butchered it. We ruined your joke, Jeremy.
Sorry,
We're sorry.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
So check this out. So people responded when Elon Musk said, "Where's their client list?" Someone said, "Let's start with you."
Oh.
And they show this photo where Ghislaine Maxwell is behind Elon, and he says, "That's a Vanity Fair party, and she photobombed me in the background, but you know that already, don't you?"
Ooh.
And then someone responded, Sky Pernay, Elon doesn't know Ghislaine Maxwell at all. She photobombed him once at a Vanity Fair party in 2014. Real question is why Vanity Fair invited her in the first place. And he said, that is exactly the question.
Indeed.
Dude, I think, you got to, look, if Elon Musk is going to come out and say, where's the client list? I'm like, Elon, buy away, do what you want to do. Because it's one of the most important questions.
Yeah.
That's not going to be answered. There's no, any serious journalist at the Washington Post, at the New York Times, I'll say this right now to all of you. I know that there are people at the New York Times who have been working there for 2 decades, and you are upset about what's happening at your newspaper. I know that there are people at the Washington Post who have been there for decades who are upset about what is happening to your newspaper. Why don't you start demanding answers as to the client list for Maxwell and Epstein? Why isn't there any interest from the Gray Lady, the paper of record, and all of these big publications to demand, if this woman is being convicted on this, she sold something to somebody, it's Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And he's the bad guy, they're saying. He's the bad guy.
I think those people have families.
Yeah, when I look at Maria Farmer, who was one of the former victims of the I don't know what you call it, child trafficking, racketeering thing they were doing, and she drew a painting called the Setiles, Setiles. Her name is Maria Farmer. You search those 3 words together, you'll get this painting. And it looks like she just painted all the guys, all the people that were there as part of it. She doesn't have names, but I mean, I can't imagine anyone digging too deep into it, but this is the deepest I've seen. And it's a really disturbing image. It's got Ghislaine in the middle with a bubble around her, like she's invincible. It's got Jeffrey Epstein's off up in the corner, like he's some space cadet. He was the fall guy for the whole thing. He wasn't like, and then of course you got, I don't even like saying these names out loud, man, but you got Les Wexner right in the middle there under Ghislaine Maxwell, the Victoria's Secret guy. And I think he was a big part of it. But there's just no, I don't have the evidence. It's just this image.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Timcast IRL podcast. But if you want to check out the full show live, tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And if you want more special access content, head over to timcast.com and become a member. Your membership helps sustain this company, keep our journalists employed, makes this show happen, and you will get access to exclusive members-only segments of the Timcast IRL podcast, and there's a massive library to check out. So again, go to timcast.com or tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m., and we'll see you all there.